What's going on, guys? I hope you all are doing good so far. Now, it has been a bit of a while since I've done a Davinci Resolve tutorial. So this is not just a tutorial, guys. This is actually some very good tips I'm about to give you, which will make your life a lot easier. So I'm not going to waste time, with anything. I'll just jump straight into it. So guys, how many times have you actually opened up Davinci Resolve and you just drag in a project or whatnot? You drag in a project and then you realize you've got to go through all of this stuff again. So what you'll do is you click on the cog here, and then what you'll do is you'll go into changing your resolution, maybe 4K, and then you've got to go through all these other settings, and you do that every time you open a project. Well, guess what, guys? I'm going to give you some good tips here in this video. Now, before I go into all of that stuff, the very first tip I'm going to show you is, now when you're making projects in Davinci Resolve, the hard drive actually, believe it or not, the hard drive actually gets full quite very quickly, and this is because it's to do with your cache, your temporary files. So let me just show you what I mean by that. So if I go into my hard drive here, you can see my C drive. I mean, just look at the C drive, guys. This is my main drive. This is where Davinci Resolve sits on. Now, can you see here, I've only got like 281 megabyte out of 465 gigabyte. Now you can see 281 megabyte, that's nothing. It's just basically almost full. So believe it or not, but Davinci Resolve is causing all that. So what's the solution? Well, I'm about to show you that right now. So all you got to do is you go into playback, and what you do is, can you see render cache? You go into smart, so playback, and then you go into render cache, none, playback, then delete render cache, and what you'll do is go into manage cache data. Now you can see, can you see that, guys? 318 gigabyte, that's what this file is taken. So I'm just going to click on that, and here 4.09 gigabyte, click on that, and those two are the main ones here. I'll just click on that for the record and click on clear cache. So that's cleared it all. So click on close. Now I'm going to close Davinci Resolve. Now watch what happens, guys. I'm going to show you something interesting here. Now let's go back to my main drive now, the C drive there. Can you see that, guys? Look what it's done. Now I've actually got 7.55 gigabyte. So we've actually cleared a lot. That's what was causing that problem. Now always make sure you do that, guys, because believe it or not, there are hidden files in Davinci Resolve, so that clears a lot of your hard drive. Now you can see the 7.56 gigabyte is free. Now that is huge, massive saving there. So that's my first tip to you guys, and there you go. Let's move on to the next tip now. So I'm going to open Davinci Resolve here. So that was tip number one, guys. So what I'm going to do here is what I was saying earlier. How many times have you opened up a project and then, you got to go through all these settings? Maybe you want your project to be 4K, and then you got to go through all these different settings, and you got to do that every time you open a new project. Well, I'm going to show you a preset here. So all I've basically going to do is I'm going to click on here, then just say I want this project to be a 4K. I'll just click on here, and then say like if I want to keep that clicked, and so that's gonna, then all I'm gonna basically do is just click on these three dots, save current settings as default here. So actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on where's it gone now, if I can find it, and I save current settings as so I'm going to save the current settings here. So let's just say I want to name this as default, and click OK, and then click save. Now basically what that's done is, let's just say I want to use them settings again. So I don't need to go through them settings all over again. I'm just going to open DaVinci Resolve right now. So it's going to take a bit of a, yeah. So then I'm just going to click on that here. Click on my project here. Then click on the cog tab. Then click on here. And then what I'm going to do here is default. So can you see we named this as a default here. So I'm just going to click on load preset. There, can you see it's brought my settings back. It's brought my settings back, and that's it. I'm good to go. So basically what that basically means is when I open a project next time, I don't need to go through all that settings again because I've got it saved as a preset and I've called it default. So you guys get the idea here. So yeah, that's tip number 1 there. Now, the other tip I'm going to show you is the adjustments clip. So let's just say, for example, I'm going to drag in a project here. So let me just bring in a project. So let's just say I'm going to go into, I'm just going to load one of my walkthroughs here from Blackpool. I'm going to drag that into the timeline here. So yeah, so let's just say I just want to change that for the record. Now, adjustment clips is basically, I'm sure you guys know what it is, but in case if you don't, basically what that is so let's just say I'm gonna come over here, type in adjustment clip here. So basically what it is, it's just kind of like a preset. So let's just say, for example, so see this clip here. Let's just say I want to zoom in on that. So make sure the adjustment clip is clicked. I'm going to zoom in on that. So every time this timeline goes over the adjustment clip, it zooms in. There, can you see that, guys? And once it's gone over that, the size will go back to normal there. Now, what happens if I want to do the same for further on, later on in this timeline? Well, all you do is keep Alt press, drag this over so it's made a duplicate. So let's see what it does now. So it goes over there. It's brought the zoom in and then brought it back out. Now it's going to do the same thing again. Brought it back in and then it's going to take it back out. So let's just say this was a talking head video and I want to zoom in. So now the next time I use a project, I don't need to go through the settings and zoom in and all of that. Let me show you what I need to do is now, if you just go onto the power bins here. So can you see there? This is my power bins here. So I can just put this, let's just say I want to put a color to this. So clip color here, navy. So it's changing to a navy. I click on that, then click on the inspector here, and then click on file. There, can you see I can give this a name? So let's just call this zoom. So I'm going to call it zoom, enter. So let's just say there. Now, can you see here? It's changed the name here as well, zoom. So I've got my power bins open here. So this is my power bins. So I just click on there. So if you don't know how to do that, guys, I'm going to go into, where is it gone? Media pool. And then power bins there. So all I need to do is just drag this in here. And there. So can you see it says zoom there? So next time I close this project. So let's just say I close this project. So just for the record, I'm going to quit this. Okay, now I'm going to open DaVinci Resolve again. Okay, so I'm just going to open DaVinci Resolve again, and then I'm going to bring that project back in. So click on there. So okay, so let's just say, for example, I want to bring that same clip in. So go on there. There. Now what I need to do is, can you see here? There. So there's my power bins master, and there's the zoom. So I just bring the zoom here, there. So watch this now, and it's recognized it. So I don't need to go through all of that settings again. I just save it as an adjustment clip, drag it into the power bins. Now you can do this with anything. You can do this even with the text. You know, you can do this with anything. So let's just say I'll bring another here, and let's just say I want to add some text into this. So let's just say I want to add some text in here. So I just call this text. So let's just see what it does. So it goes over there, goes over here, and you can see the text there. So again, I can do the same thing. Click on this and then give it a color. So let's just say save it as a green. Click on the inspector tool, and then file, and then we're going to give this a name here. So let's just say I'm going to call this green text. There, can you see the names changed here as well also? So again, just drag this into my power bins there. So let's just say next time I want to open a new project. So let's just say I want to bring in a different clip. So let's just choose another clip here. Remember, you can do this on any video or talking head video. So again, so I'll go to my power bins there, click on, so let's just click on text there, and there it's already saved. So I can basically open any project and just add a text, bring that same preset in, and I can duplicate this as much times as I like. So Alt, and bring it there. There you go, guys. You get the idea. So say like if I want to open another project and open up a talking head video or anything, I don't need to go through the same flashy text, type in a text, because it's saved here in my power bins. So that's basically all it is. I'm sorry I might not be good as explaining it as good, but I hope you guys get the idea. But I just wanted to give you those tips, you know, just so next time you open up a project, it saves you a hell of a lot of time. You know, it saved me a lot of time. So you can basically use these settings as presets. So yeah, that was basically all it is, guys. If you do have any questions, you know, don't hesitate to pop them in the comments box below. If you want to see me do more videos on secret tips, or, you know, just to save your time in DaVinci Resolve, just drop your comments below, guys. So yeah, and that was basically it, and I will be doing more videos. So if you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and as always, guys, see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching.